Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Anjali. Today let's discuss about Python Dictionary Comprehension. First, let's understand what is Python Dictionary Comprehension. It is a concise, elegant construct used to create or transform dictionaries from an iterable in a single line of code. It functions as a direct, readable alternative to traditional for loops. It is a construct which is used to create or transform dictionaries. From where we will transform is from iterable in single line of code, alternative to for loops. This may sound little confusing or may not get complete clarity. Let's see basic syntax where you will understand better. New dictionary is equals to key expression colon value expression for item in iterable. This is the basic syntax. Now, new dictionary is nothing but a variable we will declare to store the values. That variable name is new dictionary here. Then, key expression is nothing but operation that determines dictionary. What operation that it should perform. Then, values expression is nothing but that is the operation that determines the corresponding values. One is operation that determine dictionary and another one is operation that determines corresponding values. Then for item in iterable is nothing but it is the standard loop that extracts elements from list tuple, range or another dictionary. We'll write for condition here at last. And the iterables may be of list tuples or in any range or it may be another dictionary also. From there we will extract the elements and we'll write a loop. This is what dictionary comprehension means. Now let's see in how many ways we can use the Python dictionary comprehension. We can use this to create a dictionary from a list and we can filter items in dictionary. We can also swap keys and values and we'll also see how to use it for nested dictionary comprehension. Let's start with first usage that is creating a dictionary from a list. By using Python dictionary comprehension, creates a new dictionary in a single readable line by iterating over an existing list or iterable. It serves as a direct, elegant replacement for traditional for loops. We will create a new dictionary here by using dictionary comprehension. We'll create a new dictionary in a single readable line. As I shown in the basic syntax, it is written in only one line, a single line by iterating over existing list or it may be dictionary also as I told. We will iterate through one existing iterable and then in a single line we will create a new dictionary. We can say that it is a quite simple replacement of traditional for loop. Instead of writing for loop and with 3 to 4 lines of code in a single line in a simple way we can write it by using dictionary comprehension. We can say like it saves the more number of lines of code within one line. We can finish it. Let's see an example for this. I have copy pasted the code from Notepad. Now I'll explain each line of this code. You can try writing the code and you can check how it works. Now we have a variable called states where in states variable we have name of 4 different states of US in the string form in double quotes and separated with comma and they are stored in list within square brackets. Now let's create a dictionary with state name as key and length of the state name as value. Now we want to create a dictionary. In that dictionary, keys should be these names, state names which we have stored here in the states variable. And we want the respective values to be having the length of these state names. For example, it has 10 characters. We want California as key and 10 as its value. In that way we need. Let's see how we create that. Now our dictionary name is State Dictionary. This is the new dictionary that we are going to create now. Then key expression is state. For state, length of state it will take. Here in this function by using length function, we will count the number of characters of that particular state. For state in states is nothing but this state variable will hold each names from this states variable. In the first iteration, this will be holding California value. In the second iteration, it will hold Texas value and so on till it finishes the iteration. It goes on taking the values and here it goes on counting the length of each state. After this process, it stores space colon its length. Like this it will store. State why we are giving here is state contains names of the states one by one. So all those will become keys here, and after that it will calculate length and those will become value. I hope you understood dictionary comprehension line. Now let's print the result which is stored in state dictionary variable. If I run this code, you can see here in the iteration we'll get first California and then Texas and so on. Then after iteration, it will display the name of state and values as number of characters of that particular state. This is very simple example which you can understand easily. I hope you understood how to create a dictionary from a list now. Let's go to next topic, that is filter items in dictionary. Filter items in Python dictionary using dictionary comprehension. You append an if condition statement to the end of the comprehension syntax. This method evaluates each key value pair and only includes item that return true for the specified condition. Now, to filter the Python dictionary by using dictionary comprehension. This is what we need to do here. To do that, we need to append one if condition statement at the end of the comprehension syntax. As we saw in the previous example, we wrote for loop at the end of the dictionary comprehension line. Append is nothing but add an if condition statement at the end of comprehension syntax. In the place of for loop which we have written in the previous example, we'll write if condition here. Hope you are clear till here. Then this method evaluates each key value pair and it will include the item which return only true for that specific condition. If it is false, it won't include that value pair. Only if it is true, it will include. Let's see an example for this. In the cities variable, we have a dictionary which is enclosed between flap brackets. These names are the names of place, that is New York, Chicago, etc. And we have population value as values of particular names of keys. We have 10 keys and 10 respective values in our dictionary. Now let's filter cities with population which is greater than 1 million. Let's create a dictionary. The name of that new dictionary will be large cities. Then key expression is cities. First we want cities to be displayed as key for city comma pop in cities dot items function. This part we'll see now. For city comma pop is nothing but we are declaring here two different variables and we will tell in cities dot items. Items function here will help us to fetch both keys and values to these two variables, which means cities will hold all keys and pop will hold all values. I mean population values. By using items function, we fetch both of them and we'll write if population greater than 1 million, which means here, as I said in the explanation, we need to add if statement at the last, which is a conditional statement. Our condition is population must be greater than 1 million. Then only its respective keys and values and print in the form of city and population based on this condition. I hope you understood this line. And then we'll print the variable which holds the result, that is large cities. And one more thing I said, and remember what I said in the explanation is it will consider the true values, which means if the condition is true, then only it is going to display. If any of this fails, it won't display. Let's run this code. You can see here almost these all are displayed in the output, which means all are greater than 1 million. Only this value is less than our condition, so it is not displayed here. Simple. I hope you understood how to filter items in dictionary. Now let's see how to swap keys and values. To swap keys and values of a Python dictionary using dictionary comprehension, use the expression value key for key value in original dictionary dot items. This syntax iterates through the original dictionary's key value pair as tuples, flips their placement and outputs a new dictionary. Here also we'll create a new dictionary by swapping keys and values. Here for this also we'll use dictionary comprehension. Here we'll use the expression called value key for key value in original dictionary dot items. Dot items function we used in previous example also. This iterates through the original dictionary what we have as tuple it will iterate, and then it will flips their placement. As we want to swap or exchange the keys and values, it will flip their placement, and in the new dictionary which we have created, the values we can store. Let's see an example. In state codes variable, we have a dictionary, which is the original dictionary. The abbreviations are here keys and its full forms are stored as values. Now we need to swap these both, which means this full name California need to be key and its abbreviation need to be value. Let's see how to do that by using dictionary comprehension. Let's create a new dictionary called reverse dictionary, which stores the result. We in state codes dot items here nothing but by using items function we'll fetch both keys and values to these two different variables, which means k store the keys and we will store the values from this original dictionary, and then while printing we will print first values colon and then key. Now we have distributed the keys and values into two different variables. Now we are storing it. When we have these two values separately, while printing, we will swap it like we won't write keys at first. We'll write values at first, then colon, and then we will write keys so that it will be swapped or exchanged. And then we will print the variable which stores the result. Let's run this code. You can see here keys and values are swapped in this output. Let's see the last part, that is nested dictionary comprehension. Nested dictionary comprehension is an advanced Python technique where secondary dictionary comprehension is embedded inside the value expression of an outer dictionary comprehension. It is advanced Python technique, and secondary dictionary comprehension will be embedded inside the value expression of an outer dictionary comprehension, which means we'll have two dictionary comprehension here. In that, second dictionary comprehension will be embedded inside the value expression part of the outer dictionary comprehension. Let's see an example. Create a multiplication table using nested dictionary comprehension. Now we'll see how to do that. The variable which I've taken is multiplication table. Inside that, let's start from range 1, 6. It's nothing but we are considering here the numbers from 1 to 5, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, because the basic syntax of this works like n, n minus 1. For j in range of 1, 6, it's nothing but now j will be holding the values from 1 to 5 in each iteration. It goes on updating, like once it will be 1, then 2, then 3, till the condition becomes true. Once it reaches 6, it will exit from the loop. Then for each value of I, it will create another dictionary. Then we will multiply. Inner loop runs from 1 to 5 numbers and it will calculate I into j. It will multiply. In first iteration, I will be 1 and it will create the values like 1 is to 1, 2 is to 2, 3 is to 3. And then in second iteration, I becomes 2 and the values will be 1 is to 2 and 2 is to 4. In this way, it will consider the values. I will be having values from 0 to 5, here j also from 0 to 5, and it will perform multiplication. Then we'll print the multiplication table. Let's run this code. As I said, till the condition is true, it goes on iterating and giving the values. You can check the format here. When I was 1, and then j was 1, and I also was 1. This is first iteration. Then again in the second iteration, I becomes 2, and 2, 4, 6. Like that it will multiply. I hope you understood all the ways of using dictionary comprehension. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.